Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. Cameras on. Very good. Press sitting bones down. Lengthen spine. Close your eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up, join the hands in prayer. Exhale, bring the prayer towards the heart center. Connect the thumbs to the beating of your heart. And take this moment to bring the attention inwards towards your breath. Observe your physical body. Observe your thoughts. Observe your emotional state. And observe your energetic field. Take this moment and set an intention for your practice. Let's start with one Om together. Inhale. Om. Exhale, release the hands down, open your eyes. Very good. Start with them, knees together. Fingertips to the floor, full circle with your head. 1, shoulders away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Interlace the fingers like this. Inhale, push up, lift the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, from the pelvis, round. Keep the shoulders up. Inhale, lengthen spine straight. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 5. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 6. Inhale, lift. Straighten the arms up, 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 up. Shoulders to the ears. Hold spine straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the pelvis, round navel in. Push, push, push the arms away from you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Release the hands. And come to tabletop, guys. Give me a second. So, keep the arms straight under your shoulders, knees under the hips for tabletop position. Keep the pelvis in, core engaged. Press the hands down. Inner elbows looking at each other. And shoulder circles, big circles. 10. Press them out away with the hands. 9. 8. Stay with the breath. 7. Pelvis in. 6. 5. 4. Don't arch the lower back. 3. Monica, don't arch the lower back. 2. 1. Forward. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now keep again the pelvis and the core engaged. You're gonna sink the chest down. Try to touch the scapula. Exhale, press the mat away. 1. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Press round here and with the spine round. Forearms down. Round fully, round fully. Tap the toes under. Press the forearm and you're going to bring the knee to chest and back. The knees are elevated. Knee to chest and back. Keep the knees low and the shoulders on top of the elbows. Okay, separate the scapula to the maximum. One, no, Sonia, knees, no, guys, the knees are not on the floor. Let's go, 1 minute. Knee to chest, Monica, not to the elbow, knee to chest. Keep the knees lower, Meghna. Deepika, your knees are too far. Bring the knees more inside. Continue, Nidhi, continue, lift the knees. Rima, knees more forward and down. Low, yes. Last 30 seconds, ladies, come on. Keep it going. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees down. Relax. Very good. Now, next one. Same thing. Forearms down, elbows under the shoulders, tap the toes under. Lift the knees. You're going to bring knee to armpit, knee to chest. Knee to armpit, knee to chest. Yes? One leg, 30 seconds. Then other leg, 30 seconds. Knee to armpit, knee to chest. The other knee remains low. Yes? I will tell you when we reach the 30 seconds. Okay? Ready? In 3, make sure the knees are right under your hips. Tuck the toes under. 2, 1, look down, press, separate the scapula, and time is on. Time is on. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the leg. Knee to chest, knee to armpit. Continue, Nidhi. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Very good. Now, you will extend the arms forward. Shoulder distance, press the hands. Keep the pelvis inside like cat position, navel in. Exhale, forehead down. Up. Exhale, forehead down. If the forehead doesn't reach, it's okay. We just want to open through the shoulders. Yes? Without arching the lower back. Let's go. 10 times. Pelvis in, Sonia, pelvis in. 1. Only the forehead. 2. Active arms pressing to the mat. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Forehead on the floor, core, pelvis in, press actively with the hands. 1 minute hold. If the forehead is touching and the nose touch without arching, you can touch the nose, so you will go a little bit deeper into the shoulder opening. Very good. Last 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly coming out. Very good. Now, you will take your blocks, high setting. You will place the forearm on top. The elbow is right on the outside. Yes, you will flex your wrist like this, like in the handstand. Walk back, walk back, walk back. Pelvis in, core engaged. Ears in between your arms. And you're going to just go down with the chest. See that I'm not arching. I keep low. Just I have a good shoulder opening. So it looks like I'm arching, but I'm not. I'm bringing the chest down. Yes, I'm pressing with the forearms on top of the blocks, keeping the wrist like this. Don't drop your head, okay? Keep the leg neutral in between the arms. And we go 1, in, 2, in. Yes, to come out, walk the knees inside and release. Yes? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Flex, flex, flex your wrist. And let's start. Pelvis in, core engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Higher setting of the block, Sonia. 7, 8. Okay. 9, 10. 30-second hold. Keep the pelvis in, core engaged. Keep pressing the forearms against the block. More pressing, Ines, more pressing. Forearms are lifting from the block. Don't let the forearms lift from the block. Keep the wrist flex. Stay with your breath. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the forearms. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Knees inside. Release. Amazing. Now, we will take the chair. Make sure it doesn't slide. Yes. You will bring the hands on the edge of the chair. Make sure that your elbows are facing out. Yes. And the shoulders are lifted towards the ear. So I really walk back. that my shoulders are touching the ears as much as possible. Ears again in between the arms, pelvis in, and I just settle movement down. Yes, it's gonna feel intense. Two. Yes, on the exhale I press down. Okay? If you don't bring the arm like this lifted, yes, it's gonna feel very tough. Yeah, it's gonna feel very tough in the shoulder. So make sure you extend maximum like this. Yeah? Everyone ready? We will start together. 3, 2, make sure the spine is nice and long. 2, 1, and we start. 1, elbow straight. 2, ears in between the arms, Ines. 3, 4, 5. Press the hands, Prania. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we hold 30 seconds. Time is on. Keep pressing the hands, active pressing, active pressing. Imagine you have a weight pulling your chest down. Needy, one little step behind with the knees. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hands, round up. Very good. Watch me, guys. Now, we will go towards the edge of the chair, yes? And we will place in between your scapula, yes? On the edge. If you have like a metal thing, you can place a blanket here. Yes? You can place a little blanket here. You will place the scapula here, yes? Now, the hands will walk towards the legs of the back, yeah? Feet under your knees, right straight. And then I will rest the head here. Press the feet down. Keep a good grip on the hands. Exhale. Down. Squeeze the glutes fully. Lift. Exhale down. Squeeze the glutes fully. Lift. Yes? 10 times. The last time, we will hold down. Yes? Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, slide the hands to the back legs, guys. Keep the grip in the back leg. Elbows facing up. Don't let the external rotation come. One step forward, Nidhi, with the legs. With the feet, sorry. Yes. Let's go. 1. Squeeze the glutes and up. Sonia, slide the arms towards the back leg. 2. Squeeze and up. 3. Squeeze and up. 4. Squeeze and up. 5. Squeeze and up. 6. Squeeze and up. 7. Squeeze and up. 8. Keep the grip, guys. Squeeze and up. Sonia, the grip is missing for you. 10. Squeeze down, 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 down. We hold. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Sonia, the grip is at the back leg, not at the front. Back leg of the chair. Your hands. Slide them at the back. Yes. More down. Arms extended. Deep breath, ladies. Deep breath. Keep the glutes low. Keep the breath coming in, out of the nose. Stay. Find stillness, Deepika. Find stillness. Sonia. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly coming up. Slowly release the arms. Sit down. Remove the chair and you will lay with the back to the floor. Lay down. Sorry, guys. Curtains, curtains. You're gonna bring the knees 90 degrees. Extend the arms, chinny, 90 degrees. One leg straight. Center, lower back pressing down. 2, center. Yes? 1 minute. If your neck feels tired, you can support with your hands, but keep the crunch, chinny. Yes, the navel in, lower back in. 1, center. Those who don't feel neck pain here. 2, center with pause, bring the knees together. Yes? 1 minute. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Time is on. Good. Fully engaging the leg that goes straight down. Very good. Deepika, chin in, lift, 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 upper body. Yes, shoulders up. You can support the neck. Deepika, interlace the fingers behind your head. Give a neck support. Yes. Good job, guys. Last 25. Control the way down. Don't let the lower back arch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Next one. You're gonna extend the arms back. Yes? Not touching the floor. Elevate a little bit. I don't know if you can see. My arms are a little bit elevated. Yes? Fingertips, they can be close to the floor. Press the navel down. Now, imagine my arms are elevated. Yeah? Just I need some space. You will extend the legs down. Center. Now it can happen that I do this and my spine arch. Then what I will do is to go here. Center. Here. Center. The chin goes in. The navel in. Yes? The tough exercise. We will do 2 rounds of 30 seconds. So really focus on these 30 seconds going great. Then we will take 15-second rest and second round. Yeah? Everyone extend. Meghna? Proper space for your arms. Proper space, guys. Wait. Proper space, everyone. Flex your wrist. Yes, the arm like this in line with your ear. Elevate the shoulder up. Good. And we start. 90 degrees. Time is on. 30 seconds. Both legs at the same time, Meghna. Keep the knees touching. Squeeze inner thighs. Chin in, Sonia, chin in. Chin to chest. Arms behind. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Take a moment, 15-second rest, and then we do second round. Important, guys, your arms fully lifted. Ear to touch the shoulder. Sorry, shoulder to touch the ear. Yeah? Fully elevating. Ready? Everyone, flex the wrist, press the lower back down, chin in, and 90 degrees. Knees to touch. Let's start 30 seconds. Maximum control. Nidhi, start, chin in. Chin to chest, Nidhi. Lift the chin to chest. Nidhi, chin to chest. Lift, yes. Slow, Ines, slow. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Take a moment of rest. Very good. Next one, hollow body. Yes. You're gonna press the hands, extend the legs, chin in, extend the arms or arms back. Yes. We will swing, 30 seconds. Rest. And then again we will go crisscross. Yes, everyone with the arms extended. Extra tough today. Yeah? Important, guys. Chin in. Yes? Ready? Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is on. Swimming. Continue. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take a moment. And then we will go crisscross. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Lift. Up. Time is on. Crisscross. Legs fully straight, pointing the toes. Arms more back, Monica, if you can. Yes. And legs more down also, Monica, if you can. Nidhi, come on. It's only 30 seconds. Chin up, Deepika. Rima, come on. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Very good. Amazing. Take a moment. Take a moment to rest. Now guys, next one. Watch me. We will bring the hands behind shoulder distance. Yes, fingertips facing towards the glutes. We will squeeze the glutes, lift up, extend the legs. Up, yes, knee, down, knee, down. 30 seconds, 2 rounds. Yes? It's a slow exercise, yes? Fingers in, fingers in. Spread the fingers, press the palms, squeeze the glutes, lift up, extend the legs fully. Press the toes down, and we start. Knee to chest as much as you can. Down. Other leg. Down. Squeeze the glutes up, Nidhi. Pradnya, squeeze the glutes up. Sonia, squeeze the glutes up. Deepika, squeeze the glutes up. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly rest down. 15-second rest. And then we do round 2. Guys, this is a tough one, huh? Don't hate me for this. It's tough, but it gives results, yeah? Now we do the second round with a smile, guys. Everyone is like, oh my God, when is this turtle finishing? I know. Everyone kaput, I know. Second round, ladies. We are super strong, come on. Everyone with a smile, you will see it will pass in a different way. Yes, ready? 3, 2, extend your legs. Up. Strong glutes, ladies. Let's go. Yes. Good. Smiling, everything gets better. If you imagine you're having fun, maybe it goes even better. Last 10, 9, 8. It's all about mindset. 7, 6. Squeeze the glutes, Nidhi. 5. Deepika, glutes up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Wrist rotations. Other side. Shake up and down. Very good. Now everyone take a kneeling position. Extend the arms forward. You're going to squeeze the fingers together. Open and close. Open and close. Very fast as you can, yeah? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Crowns may be happening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Very good. Ines did a lot of extra ones. Very good. Ladies, time to go for the wall. Take your mat. Simple hold 30 seconds. Yes, we go arm distance from the wall. Palms down, spread your fingers, press the full palm. Eyes towards your thumbs. Lift the hips. Don't look anywhere else. Keep your eyes where you place them. Straighten the legs up, feet together. Squeeze the glutes, shoulders up to the ears and hold. Simple line. Yes, to come down, you can come like this or through the side. 30 seconds. Ready? Measure, guys. Measure your arm distance. Deepika, adjust the camera, otherwise I can't see you. Yes. Nidhi, side angle if you can. And we go up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is on. Ines, walk your feet more up. Yes, more until you find straight line. Good. Press fully, squeeze the glutes, Meghna, squeeze the glutes, Pradnya. Rima, walk a little bit higher. Sonia, I am not saying to find balance. No, please. Last 10, 9. Sonia, walk up. 7, 6. Yes, Monica, Rima, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming down. Take 15-second rest. If you need wrist compression, bring the wrist on the inside of the knee. Squeeze as much as you can. Open and close to release the tension. Otherwise, you can do wrist rotation. Watch me. So, we will go arm distance once again. Palms down, eyes down. Lift shoulders to the ears. Walk. Now, you take the step a little bit high. So when I come here, I'm already in my line, yes? So I want to keep the knees bent. Shift the weight to the left hand. One step inside. And now I'm here. I will place top of the feet. Walk the knees a little bit up. And hold. Most of the weight is on the wall. If I shift more weight to the hands, the weight on the wall is less. Yes, but for now I want to keep most of the weight on the wall, but not this. Okay, keep the knees a little bit away. Press with the hands. Keep the eyes down. Don't do this, okay? Keep your eyes down. Neck relax. And slowly to come down. Either you come here or you go through the side. Yeah? Ready? Everyone up. Yes, Monica. Ines. Yes, Rima, untuck the toes. Yes, Pradnya, good job. Meghna, press. Keep the hips on top. That's it. Don't move, Meghna, don't move. Keep the hips where they are. Nidhi, try. Sonia, untuck the toes. Deepika, you're too far. You have to measure nicely your arm. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, eyes down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming down. Very good. Wrist rotation, wrist compression. Deepika, measure your arm nicely. Huh? You were super far. Yes. Arm straight, but you were very far. Second round, same exercise. Yes, focus on keeping your eyes down. Yes, before you even lift the legs, the eyes stay down, they don't move. I know it's tempting, but keep them down. And once you untuck the toes, press with the top of the feet against the wall. Press nicely. Yes, it will give you 2 points of pressure. 1 and 2 with the hands on the floor. So it will keep you in the balance. Meghna, for you, don't move the hips back and forth. You were having a good line when you were not moving. Keep it there. When you feel the hip on top of shoulder, stay. Yeah? Nidhi, I'm watching you. Yes, let's go. And Sonia, untuck the toes. Yeah? Good. Everyone. Up. We aim for 30 seconds. Do as much as you can and keep time to come down. Yes, Nidhi, good. One step inside if you can with the hands. Yes, good job. Very good. Stay knees together, ladies. Knees to touch. Yes, Deepika, much better. Untuck the toes, Deepika. Press top of the feet against the wall. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control the way down. Good. Deepika, much better. You're still a little bit away from the wall, but much better. Your hips are almost reaching on top of your shoulders. Really good. Yeah, Nidhi, one tiny step in. If it's difficult to walk inside, Nidhi, try to measure. Sorry. Try to measure with the elbow bend. So it will go like this. Let's see if you have space to come up. Yeah? Because sometimes, like, I can go very close to the wall and reach up, but that requires more core compression. It feels more scary. That's why I tell you, walk when you are already up. Yeah? Second round. Yes? One variation for those who feel comfortable. Yes? We are in 30 seconds. Those who feel comfortable, they will shift more weight to the hands. Yes? Now you will keep the feet pressing against. You will shift more weight to the hands. Yes? Like this. You keep the pelvis in, you keep the core engaged, keep the eyes down. You can go more. It's almost feather touch. My nails are touching here. Yes, I can almost release the wall if I want. Don't release it though. It's the sensation. Yes, as we shift, ladies, those who are going to shift, as we shift, the fingers have to grip. The full weight has to be on the palm. In all the corners, I have to feel it. Yeah? I shift weight by pressing my toes against the wall and shifting the weight forward. I don't go forward with the shoulders. Yeah? Think that from your wrist until your hip, it's one structure. It cannot bend. Yeah, so it's a very subtle movement. Don't try to kick against the wall. Try to shift only the weight. Yeah? Finger gripping, huh? Always. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And we go. Knees together. Press the top of the feet. Shift weight, those who want to shift weight. Nidhi, open shoulders, keep the hips up. Up. Last 15 seconds. Yes, Ines, you're almost releasing. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deepika, much better. Slowly down. Nidhi, good job. The alignment, really good. Good job, ladies. Wrist rotation, wrist compression. Now, guys, raise the hand those who felt that they were almost about to release the wall. Someone? Ines? Yes, for sure. You were almost about to release, yeah? If I tell you release, you release. Good. Someone else? Sonia? No? No one else? Monica, Meghna, Rima? No? I saw very lightness on the wall. Is this my imagination?
It was about to leave, but that fear.
The fear, yes, but I just want to understand if you felt like you were almost coming off the wall. The fear will be there, I know. But I want to understand if the weight is shifting and you're feeling the sensation, okay, at any moment I could be releasing. The fear might be making you grip like like you're gonna fall like in a second, yeah? But the sensation I want you to experiencing. Yeah? Now we will play with the fear. Ping pong, fear, ping pong. Like this. Yeah? We need to challenge a little bit the fear. Yes? This sensation is really good. It's a good sensation because you have a control. You see, you have the fear, guys. And you still didn't release the wall, didn't fall. So you have control. You need to acknowledge this. Yeah? It's not that the fear is making you crumble down, go down, panic. You are experiencing fear and keeping it cool, calm. Yeah. Now we will try to release only one leg. Yeah. Those who feel comfortable. Otherwise, Nidhi and Deepika, if you don't feel comfortable releasing, what you can do is you play again with this variation where we shift more weight to the hands. Yes, to get more comfortable there. The rest who feel comfortable or who felt already like releasing, yes, take the same steps. Shift the weight. Only a little bit lift. You see, guys, it's very little because this is my 90 degrees. Yes? Now, I want to release only a little bit. Keep it here. The other one can be as light as you want. Don't release both. Now, for this one, the knees has to be together and I have to squeeze my inner thighs. The same we were doing on the core, the same we were doing now on the wall. For tuck, a lot of the work is squeezing the inner thighs together. Squeezing the navel in and up. If you know how to squeeze your pelvic floor muscles, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Yeah? Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, those who know how to engage. Otherwise, squeeze your core as much as you can. Yeah? And there's a subtle pelvic tilt. It's not a full tilt. It's very subtle. When you see me doing it, you might not perceive because my shoulders are very open. So you see kind of an arch. But the pelvic tilt is there, same as when we do Utkatasana. There's a pelvic tilt, very subtle. It's not a full tilt. It's a very subtle tilt that prevents my hip from opening. Yeah? If I'm opening the hip, I want you to see what happens. Well, I'm not going to show you a full fold. Yes, but my tilt is open. If it's not opening, it will be like this. Okay? My tilt is in. Just my shoulders, I can close them more. Yeah? Right now, I'm just opening through the thoracic and shoulder. But the tilt is there. If it's not there, it's a full arch like this. It's a different kind of tuck. Yeah, but if I don't have this pelvic tilt, the leg will open like this and I will fall. Yeah? Understood? Nothing to fear, guys. Even if you fall, you will not fall like this. Most likely, you will kick in the air and fall to the side. Yeah? But keep this thought. Pelvis in a little bit, core engage. That will be enough of control for you not to lose it. Try to touch your knees as much as possible. Squeeze the knees together. Monica, knees to touch together. Kissing, married, together. Yes? Everyone up. Try to release one. You can hold 4 or 5 seconds. Then to the wall, then the other one. But keep the knees to touch. So it's like a scissors. You release one, like a scissors, close to the wall, and then you open your scissors again. Deepika, close the rib cage. Untuck the toes, Deepika. Untuck the toes. Top of the feet on the wall. No. Untuck the toes. Yes, Pradnya. Sonia, yes. Ines? Yes. Yes. Good job. Sonia, you are bending too much. It was good before. Just a little bit release. Sonia, this is happening because your knees are not touching. Ladies, is it difficult to touch the knees for you? Is it difficult? Yeah? But it's the same as when we are doing the core, guys. When we are doing the core and we are doing this one, the knees are squeezed together. If they are separate, it's also more difficult to control the core. Huh? When the knees are separate, it's more difficult to control the core. When the knees are together and squeezing, there's more core control. Same on the wall. Yeah, all the shapes that require us to open the legs or close, open, those require way more control of the core. But those shapes like the straight line also are having my legs squeezing to each other, not like this, fully squeezing. Yeah, same with the tuck, fully squeeze, knees, ankles, knees, inner thighs. I pull towards each other. Even if they're not touching mine, there's a gap. But the sensation is to squeeze it together. Like you want to crush a block in between. Yeah? Now, second round for those who don't feel confident. For those who feel like you want to try to release, you will try to release very mindfully. Yeah? Very mindfully, you will try to release. Yes, keep the eyes down, shift the weight. Yes, you try very slowly. Knees together, squeeze. If I don't bring the pelvis in, this will happen. Okay? So, maximum attention to core, pelvis, and not do sudden moves. You need to work 1 millimeter at a time. If you see I'm moving very slow. Yes, there's no rush here. Yes, I don't put a timer for you, 2 minutes to play with this. Yes? Those who don't feel like they want to do this today, keep the switch. But guys, imagine my elbows are the knees. I touch, right? One foot on the wall, release. Yes, it's this movement, but it's like there's a screw here in your knees. Boom. Then the other one, boom. Yeah? They cannot separate when I move to the wall. Okay? That was happening to you, Sonia. If you squeeze the knees, you will find the whole difference because you have all the elements already. Yes? Deepika, your issue is that you are not able to release because your toes are tucked. Press the top of the foot. Once you are up like this. Then you have to press the top of the foot against the wall. Okay? Everyone, they know your variation? Yes, I'm correcting everyone. Go to the wall, go down, rest. You have 2 minutes. I start the timer and you play with it. Pranya, press more the hands down. Knees to touch. Yes, Meghna. Knees to touch. Fingers active. Meghna, you're a bit too far. Try to go closer to the wall. No water. Meghna, no. No water. No water. You're gonna go upside down. The water is gonna come out. We're finishing the class in 5 minutes. No, guys, don't drink the water before going upside down. Yes, Monica.
I only feel weight on this part.
Yes, that's a common mistake. Yes, it's a lack of awareness. You're focused on the legs, you're forgetting. You know how to press the hands. When we go in easier shapes, your hand is fully pressing. Now, before trying to release even 1 foot from the wall, awareness on the hands and then release. Because otherwise, when you try to release, you will feel 1, more pressure here, and 2, no stability to shift more weight forward. So you will feel like you're gonna fall or you will fall. Yeah? Again, guys, falling is not wrong. We need to experience falls to learn as well. Yeah, we cannot prevent all the fallings. Yeah, I was so scared to fall that my teacher was like, you need to learn how to fall. You need to allow yourself to make mistakes. I didn't want to make mistakes. I was like, oh no, I can't fall 10 times. I was seeing people falling left and right, everywhere. And I was like, I don't want to be one of those who are falling all the time because then when am I going to find the balance? And then he said, you need to not to fall all the time on purpose because sometimes we learn how to fall and then we only fall. But we need to control the fall. So then he said, okay, this is how you fall. This is how you fall. This is what can happen. That's why I want to show you guys how to fall. What happens when you fall, so you see it and you don't fear it so much. Yeah? Falls will happen for everyone, guys. Experienced practitioners, beginners, everyone. Yeah? We need to make peace with that. Nidhi? All good?
Actually, some time back, I fell very badly
Oh.
and I hurt myself. So that experience in my subconscious mind, that's why it's scary for me.
Because
The
sometimes
past
also we have a
experience.
bad fault, and after that, two things happen. Either you are extremely careful next time, or you avoid the pose that you fell from. It can happen both. Yeah, for me, it happened
But
with
it's
the
going
drop
on very
backs.
well.
I had very bad adjustment doing the drop back to wheel pose many years ago. Very bad that I got a nerve pinch here. My sciatic nerve got pinched because I had a bad adjustment. He was a teacher. And then he didn't catch me. Can happen. Teachers also make mistake, but it got me so traumatized that after that, every time the teacher was saying drop back, I was like, no, it's not gonna happen. And I had the skills. And now because I did this challenge last month, I got the fear out. But it was out of my own willingness. After maybe 2-3 years, I could be now expert in dropbacks. I'm average because I didn't practice for 3 years. But when it comes to, it's true that I didn't have another teacher that I trust enough to allow me to do this. By myself, I was not getting out of the comfort zone in these 3 years. And I didn't have any teacher that pushed me to dropbacks. I had other teachers for other things, but not for dropbacks. No one pushed me there. I didn't ask also for that. Yeah? But if you have a teacher after a bad fall, you have a teacher that you trust and the teacher is encouraging you, slowly, it's easier that you get out of the fear. By yourself, it's going to be difficult because obviously we won't push ourselves to do something that we have a terrible experience at. Ideally, we want to do that, yeah? Like I did. Now I decided I will get out of this fear. And I decided and I went through it. First session was horrible. I was crying. Yes, that was the old trauma going out. Yeah, same when we fall. I had bad falls also from handstand, from pincha mayurasana, so much scary. But the scary part is the brain. I tell you always, the scary part is in the brain. Yeah, it's different when we injure, Sonia. It's different when we injure, but still, I didn't injure actually. I got this pinch in my back for 1 week or so, but after that, I was so traumatized I didn't want to continue with that. And I love backbends. Imagine how much trauma it left in me that I didn't want to do that again. Yeah? But if we don't get an injury, it's easier if we push a little bit. Yeah? Next day you do the same pose, you try again. You will try more careful. Second day, you push a little bit the limit. 1 millimeter is like you're moving a big stone very slowly until it disappears. Then with the teacher, it can push you a little bit and together you go far. It also teaches us not to, sometimes in inversions, we just drop ourselves. Let's go for it. It happened to all, no? Let's throw myself to the inversion and then fall. It happens so many times. Then in the beginning, you do careless. You just go for it, you fall, and then it's like, oh my God, you see all the bad things that can happen. Yes? So not overly confident, not overly scary. We have to train our brain to deal with the fear in a safe way. So you need to negotiate with yourself. Your brain is going to tell no, 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 even if it's safe. If technically it's safe, your brain is going to say no, no, no. And you have to say yes, but we will do this with these conditions. And you have to negotiate and say, okay, I agree. And then do it. Yeah? Now, guys, one last round. Yes, pick your favorite variation. If it's with some weight on the wall, some weight on the wall. If it's shifting, shifting. If it's trying to release. Yes, 40 seconds. You don't have to hold the 40 seconds. 40 seconds total to come up, play, and to come down. Yeah? I put the timer. And we go. Ready? 3, 2, 2, 1, and up. Knees together for any of the variations, huh? Yes, Rima? Eyes down, Rima, eyes down. Untuck the toes, Deepika, untuck the toes. Yes, good job. Yes, Sonia, knees to touch. Meghna? Yes, Pradnya. Yes, Meghna, knees more low, otherwise the hip will open. Knees more low. Appa. Careful. Last 10, 9, 8, knees to touch, Monica. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ines, yes. Good job. Good job. Guys, I will bring you more drills for these knees together, huh? Next class with Utak, I will bring you more drills. I feel it's difficult for some of you. Yeah, because, and again, you're gonna, once you get it, once you are able to do it, you will feel, oh my God, I was making it so difficult for myself. With the knees separate, to do this, it's hell. It's really hell. Once you learn how to do this, it feels so easy. Yeah, it's like a machine working itself. Yeah? Good. Do you guys want to experiment with jump up to tuck? You want to try the jump? 1 minute. Yes? Just for fun. Today is not for jumps, but just for fun. We are doing so good. I feel I want to show you this one. Guys, you don't go too close to the wall and you are careful not to drill the wall with your head, okay? You have to lock the shoulders. Now, we will go elbow distance. Yes, not too far, not too close. Press the hands, lift the hips. I walk close, so at least my shoulders are on top of the wrist. Yes? I bend the knees and I lock the shoulders, so my shoulders and my head don't go forward. Yes, keep my eyes down, bend the knees, and I think of bringing the hips on top of my shoulders. Yes, so I bend, up, down, up. If I fall, this will happen. Then you press the toes to the wall and go down. If I go down, look how I'm landing. So I have to adjust again, bring the ears in between the shoulders and jump. Yeah? Give it a try. Give it a try. Lock and press, guys. The pressing against the mat. Yeah? Give it a try, guys. No doesn't exist in your vocabulary. We try. Yes, Sonia, good try. More up with the hips. Lock the shoulders, Sonia. Lock the shoulders. Don't swing the shoulders back. Yes. Now jump up. Yes. Core engage. You can try to exhale as you jump. Core engage, exhale. Yes, Ines, good try. Nidhi, give it a go. Yes. We try. Even if it doesn't happen, we need to learn at some point.
Yeah, weight was shifting on the hands actually.
Yes. The shoulders, guys, lock your shoulders on top of the wrist. Press the mat away with your hands. Ears in between your arms, Nidhi. Hips up. Hips up. We are just playing, guys. Don't take it so seriously. Yes, Meghna, good try. Yes, Pranya, eyes down. Bend the knees. We think of core compression. Yes. Yes, Deepika, eyes down. Yes, Ines, good try. Yes. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, Ines, up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Guys, we have to take this as a playtime. I always tell you, as a playtime, we have to take this. If we take too serious, if it doesn't happen, you will be like, why it's not happening? Yeah, we need to just, sometimes, guys, when you are more relaxed, things happen because you don't have the inner pressure. I have to get the jump. Yeah? When you are playful and relaxed, everything flows. Now we will work on jumps next week. Yeah? Don't worry too much. And again, is this core compression. Huh? We are jumping with the knee to chest. So all these exercise we are doing, these ones we were doing here, one down, center, all of this is helping you into your core compression. Then we need to add the jump factor. It's always up and it's always locking the shoulders. Yes, we want to lock the shoulders. Some of you are trying to jump from here. Then the fear increases because you feel if I don't stop myself, I go directly to the wall. Yeah, if I press the hands against the mat, you see my shoulders are elevating. I bend the knees and I think of jumping with the knee to chest. Up. I press with the hands. Yes? This is what we want to start learning whenever we do jumps later in the future, yeah? Now we sit for the prayer. Sit in a comfortable cross-leg position.
Ma'am,
Yes?
ma'am, please take a class on kick entry.
We did last week. Monday.
I take the Monday class.
And Patty, that cartwheel is not coming.
It's not happening?
No.
Let's
That
see
is
if I can
happening very
put one
small way,
cartwheel
like
next
while
week.
sitting. Legs are not going up.
Let's see if I can put a cartwheel next week, yeah? But again, guys,
Thank
you have to pick this. How can I say? You have to pick which skill you want to dedicate extra time. For example, kick, as I told you the other day. Kick and cartwheel are two things that for you should be priority. Because we
Yes,
are
yes.
in the beginning, intermediate stage, when we want to kick to the wall like this. Yes, if I want now to tell you kick to the wall and do this and then one leg up, you have to learn how to kick because otherwise how are you going to enter this position? Right? So, the kick entry, really useful. Easier to learn in my opinion than the jump. It depends for how is your body and how are your skills. For some people, the compression up is easier to learn and they learn faster to jump than to kick. Yeah? For kick,
Yeah.
for kick is also kick and jump at the same time. Yes, the splits have to be there. So even if you come to the splits class, it will help you because at the end of the day, a good kick is also a good split opening. Yeah, some people feel limited because the leg doesn't lift higher and then to jump, it's more difficult. Not impossible at all. Just more challenging. Yeah? And then the cartwheel gives us just the stability the confidence, to go down through the side when we are belly to wall. Yeah? I have plenty of recordings in my YouTube, yes, for beginner intermediate. So you can take one of those also on the weekend. And then after you finish your handstand classes with me, you can stay extra time, 5 minutes, practice your kicks. After any other class, practice your kicks. Tell yourself 10 reps a day. After every class you do with happy habit, you do 10 kicks or you do 10 jumps, whatever you want to work on. But entries and the cartwheel is a must for everyone because it gives you access to anything. If I tell you now kick entry without the wall just for fun, you won't be able to do it. At some point we want to get there. How do you get there? Increasing the reps. Because working on kick 1 time, 2 times a month, it's not enough. The progress is a bit slower. Yeah? Kick and cartwheel. This we can practice. Just that. Don't make extra time. Just after the class, you're fully warm. You can do extra warm up for the wrist if you need, but you're fully warm. Just do that. Yeah? Now let's do the prayer, guys. I have another class coming. Sit in a comfortable cross-leg position. Press sitting bones down. Lengthen the spine. Close your eyes. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Join the hands in prayer. Exhale. Bring the prayer towards the heart center. Connect the thumbs with the beating of your heart. And take this moment to feel the heart beating for you, keeping you alive. Appreciate the fact that you're alive, that you're living this life through a human experience, and the uniqueness that it comes with it. Take also this moment to thank yourself for showing up today with love and compassion towards yourself, towards your body, and in devotion to your practice. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let's finish with one Om, 3 Shantis together. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Wrap the palms, bring all the energy towards the palms of your hands. Place them to cover your eyes. Blink the eyes open. Allow the light to enter your body through your eyes. Slide the palms on your face. Do a beautiful smile. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.